Have you ever felt completely alone, wondering if anyone truly understands you? Have you ever asked yourself if isolation is your only way to survive in a world that seems to reject your unique qualities? Imagine living day after day, feeling like an outsider, unable to connect with anyone around you. The lone wolf knows this feeling all too well. Their life is a solitary journey, filled with moments of deep reflection and survival in a world that often seems hostile and unwelcoming. But what happens when the isolation bubble breaks? What if the very traits that once kept you apart are the ones that can transform you into a leader? This story begins with a lone wolf, someone who has spent years in solitude, honing their skills and surviving on their own terms. They have built walls to protect themselves from the pain of rejection and misunderstanding. Yet in a universe filled with infinite possibilities, even the most isolated individual can find their purpose in connecting with others. Breaking the isolation bubble is not just about stepping out of solitude, it's about embracing a larger destiny. Join us as we explore how this lone wolf transitions from a life of solitude to becoming a revered galactic community leader, proving that even the most solitary among us have the potential to inspire and lead. Imagine a vast, starry galaxy where millions of planets and countless civilizations thrive. In one small, remote corner of this universe lives a lone wolf, a solitary figure navigating the cosmos on their own. This individual, who we'll call Orion, has chosen a life of isolation, living on a secluded planet far from the bustling galactic hubs. Orion's journey into solitude began years ago. As a child, they were always different from others. While their peers played and formed friendships, Orion found comfort in the quiet and solace of nature. They spent hours exploring the forests, learning the ways of the land and the creatures that inhabited it. This early connection with nature taught Orion valuable survival skills and fostered a deep sense of self-reliance. As they grew older, Orion's differences became more pronounced. They were exceptionally intelligent, with a natural curiosity that led them to question the norms and traditions of their society. This questioning spirit often put them at odds with others, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. Feeling increasingly alienated, Orion decided to leave their home planet in search of a place where they could live freely, without judgment or constraint. On their chosen planet, Orion built a life of self-sufficiency. They constructed a shelter from the materials around them, developed their own methods of growing food, and created ingenious tools to make their life easier. Their resourcefulness was remarkable, and they thrived in their solitude. Over time, Orion became a master of their environment, knowing every inch of the land and every change in the weather. Despite their success in isolation, Orion's life was not without its challenges. The loneliness could be overwhelming at times, and there were moments when they longed for companionship. However, their resilience kept them going. They found solace in the beauty of the natural world around them, the sunsets that painted the sky with brilliant colors, and the stars that sparkled like diamonds in the night. Orion's unique skills extended beyond mere survival. Their keen observational abilities allowed them to notice patterns and changes in the environment that others might overlook. They could predict weather changes, find water sources hidden deep underground, and communicate with the wildlife in a way that seemed almost magical. These abilities made them not only a survivor, but also a guardian of their little corner of the galaxy. In their solitude, Orion also developed a rich inner life. They spent hours meditating, reflecting on their past, and envisioning the future. This introspection deepened their understanding of themselves and the universe, giving them a sense of purpose even in their isolation. They read voraciously, absorbing knowledge from ancient texts and modern writings alike, and their mind became a vast repository of wisdom and insight. Orion's isolation allowed them to cultivate a unique perspective on life. They saw the interconnectedness of all things, the delicate balance of ecosystems, and the importance of each individual's role in the greater whole. This perspective was something that those who lived in crowded cities and busy worlds often missed. While Orion's solitary lifestyle might seem bleak to some, it was a period of profound growth and development for them. Their journey into isolation forged a character of immense strength, wisdom, and resilience. This lone wolf, though removed from society, was unknowingly preparing for a greater destiny. In the quiet of their secluded life, they were developing the very qualities that would one day make them a leader, capable of guiding a galactic community with empathy, intelligence, and vision, breaking the isolation bubble. Orion's life of isolation, while rich in self-discovery and survival, was destined for change. The catalyst that would break their isolation bubble came unexpectedly, like a bolt of lightning on a clear night. This event marked the beginning of Orion's transformation from a solitary figure to a pivotal leader in the galactic community. One fateful day, while tending to their crops, Orion noticed something unusual in the sky. A small, shimmering object hurtled towards their planet, leaving a bright trail in its wake. Curiosity piqued, Orion tracked the object's descent, eventually finding it crashed in a nearby forest. Upon closer inspection, they discovered that it was a damaged spacecraft, unlike any they had seen before. Inside the wreckage, they found an injured pilot, barely clinging to life. Without hesitation, Orion's survival instincts kicked in. They carefully extracted the pilot from the wreckage and brought them back to their shelter. Using their extensive knowledge of natural remedies and first aid, Orion tended to the pilot's wounds, nursing them back to health. As the days passed, the pilot regained consciousness and introduced themselves as Lyra, a member of a galactic peacekeeping organization. Lyra's presence marked a significant turning point in Orion's life. Through their conversations, Orion learned about the broader conflicts and challenges facing the galaxy. Lyra spoke of interplanetary disputes, endangered species, and the pressing need for cooperation among different civilizations. For the first time, Orion realized that their isolated planet was just a small part of a much larger and interconnected universe. As Lyra recovered, they and Orion formed a bond based on mutual respect and understanding. Lyra was fascinated by Orion's resourcefulness and unique perspective, while Orion was intrigued by Lyra's tales of the galaxy and the work of the peacekeeping organization. Lyra's stories ignited a spark within Orion, awakening a sense of curiosity and a desire to contribute to something greater than themselves. Lyra's spacecraft, though damaged, was repairable. With Orion's ingenuity and Lyra's technical knowledge, they worked together to restore the vessel. This collaborative effort further deepened their bond and highlighted Orion's capacity for teamwork and problem-solving. During this time, Lyra continued to share their experiences, emphasizing the importance of unity, empathy, and leadership in addressing galactic challenges. As the spacecraft neared completion, Lyra extended an invitation to Orion to join them in their peacekeeping efforts and help build a more harmonious galaxy. This proposition presented a monumental decision for Orion. Leaving their isolated existence meant stepping into the unknown, facing the uncertainties of social interaction, and navigating complex political landscapes. However, the thought of making a meaningful impact and using their skills for the greater good was compelling. Orion realized that their years of solitude had prepared them in ways they hadn't fully understood. Their resilience, resourcefulness, and deep connection to nature were assets that could benefit the broader galactic community. The decision to leave their planet was not easy, but Orion's growing sense of purpose in the bond with Lyra gave them the courage to embrace this new path. They understood that breaking their isolation bubble was not just about leaving their physical solitude, but also about opening their heart and mind to new possibilities and connections. With the spacecraft repaired and Lyra fully recovered, Orion took a final look at their secluded home. It was a place of growth and self-discovery, but now it was time to step into a larger role. As they launched into the starry expanse, Orion felt a mixture of apprehension and excitement. They were no longer just a lone wolf. They were on the path to becoming a leader, ready to face the challenges and opportunities that awaited them in the galactic community. Orion's journey from isolation to becoming a part of the galactic community was filled with numerous challenges and obstacles. Each step required them to confront their fears, adapt to new social norms, and learn to collaborate effectively with others. This period of integration was crucial in shaping Orion's leadership skills and solidifying their place within the broader community. Upon leaving their secluded planet, Orion faced their first significant challenge, navigating the complexities of social interaction. Having lived alone for so long, they were unaccustomed to the nuances of communication and collaboration. Simple tasks that involved working with others felt daunting. Misunderstandings were common, and Orion often felt overwhelmed by the constant presence of people. However, Orion's resilience and determination to succeed propelled them forward. They began by observing and learning from those around them. Lyra, who had become both a mentor and a friend, played a pivotal role in this process. Lyra introduced Orion to the diverse members of the Galactic peacekeeping organization, each bringing their unique backgrounds and perspectives. Through these interactions, Orion gradually learned the importance of empathy, patience, and effective communication. Adapting to new social norms was another significant hurdle. The Galactic community was a melting pot of cultures, traditions, and languages. Orion had to navigate this cultural mosaic, learning to respect and appreciate the differences that each individual brought to the table. This experience broadened Orion's worldview, helping them to understand the value of diversity and the strength that comes from unity. One of the most challenging aspects of this journey was learning to trust others. Orion's years of isolation had taught them to rely solely on themselves. Trusting others with critical tasks and decisions felt like a leap of faith. There were moments of doubt and hesitation, but with Lyra's guidance and the support of the community, Orion slowly began to open up. They learned that trust was a two-way street, requiring vulnerability and mutual respect. As Orion's integration into the community progressed, they faced several practical challenges as well. Missions often involved navigating uncharted territories, negotiating peace agreements, and responding to emergencies. These tasks required a blend of quick thinking, strategic planning, and teamwork. Orion's resourcefulness and problem-solving skills, honed during their years of solitude, proved invaluable in these situations. One particular mission stands out as a turning point in Orion's journey. A dispute between two planetary factions threatened to escalate into a full-scale war. The peacekeeping team, including Orion, was dispatched to mediate and find a resolution. The situation was tense, with both sides entrenched in their positions. Orion's unique perspective and calm demeanor played a crucial role in diffusing the situation. They proposed innovative solutions that addressed the core concerns of both factions, leading to a successful resolution. This mission showcased Orion's emerging leadership qualities and earned them the respect of their peers. Throughout this journey, Orion's inner growth mirrored their external challenges. They learned the importance of self-reflection and continuous improvement. Each obstacle became an opportunity for growth, and each setback a lesson in resilience. Orion's ability to adapt and learn from their experiences became a cornerstone of their leadership style. The integration period was also marked by moments of personal revelation. Orion discovered that their solitary past was not a hindrance, but a source of strength. The skills and resilience developed during their isolation became their greatest assets. Their ability to think independently, approach problems creatively, and remain calm under pressure set them apart as a leader. By the end of this journey of integration, Orion had transformed from a lone wolf into a valued member of the Galactic community. They had overcome the initial challenges of social interaction, adapted to new cultural norms, and built trust with their peers. Their unique perspective and skills, once developed in isolation, now enriched the community and contributed to its success. Orion's transformation into a leader didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process, marked by key moments that revealed their innate leadership potential. Through various trials and experiences, Orion developed essential leadership qualities, each one contributing to their eventual role as a galactic community leader. One of the first qualities that emerged was empathy. Orion had always been a keen observer, understanding the subtle signs of life and nature. This ability translated into understanding people. During their initial missions, Orion noticed the struggles and fears of their teammates in the communities they were helping. Instead of simply giving orders, Orion took the time to listen and understand the perspectives and emotions of others. This empathy helped build trust and rapport, making people more willing to follow and support them. Strategic thinking was another quality that Orion developed. Years of surviving in isolation had honed their ability to think ahead and plan meticulously. In the Galactic peacekeeping missions, this skill was invaluable. Whether it was devising a plan to resolve conflicts or organizing resources for a relief mission, Orion's strategic mind ensured that operations were efficient and effective. They could see the big picture, anticipate potential issues, and devise solutions that balanced immediate needs with long-term goals. Communication was a skill that Orion had to consciously develop. Initially, they struggled with articulating their thoughts and ideas clearly, often leading to misunderstandings. Recognizing this weakness, Orion actively worked on improving their communication skills. They practiced speaking with clarity and conviction, learned the art of active listening, and understood the importance of nonverbal cues. Over time, Orion became a persuasive communicator, able to inspire and motivate others through their words. One defining moment in Orion's leadership journey was a mission to a planet facing a severe environmental crisis. The planet's ecosystem was collapsing due to unchecked industrial activities, threatening the lives of its inhabitants. Orion was tasked with leading a team to develop a sustainable solution. They knew that a top-down approach wouldn't work. Instead, Orion engaged with local communities, listening to their concerns and incorporating their knowledge into the solution. By involving the community in the decision-making process, Orion not only found a sustainable solution, but also empowered the local population, instilling a sense of ownership and responsibility. Adaptability was another crucial quality that Orion developed. The dynamic nature of their missions meant that plans often had to change on the fly. Orion learned to stay calm under pressure, quickly assess new situations, and adapt strategies as needed. This flexibility allowed them to handle unexpected challenges effectively and maintain the confidence of their team. Orion also demonstrated a strong sense of integrity. They believed in leading by example and held themselves to high ethical standards. This integrity was evident in their actions, whether it was making tough decisions that balanced fairness with necessity or standing up for what was right, even when it was difficult. Orion's unwavering commitment to their principles earned them the respect and loyalty of those around them. Mentorship played a significant role in Orion's leadership development. Recognizing the importance of fostering new leaders, Orion took the time to mentor younger members of the peacekeeping organization. They shared their experiences, provided guidance, and encouraged others to develop their own leadership skills. This focus on mentorship helped build a strong, capable team that could tackle any challenge. Orion's evolution from a lone wolf to a leader was marked by their ability to unite the diverse and often fragmented galactic community. Their unique perspective, shaped by years of isolation and deep reflection, enabled them to see the bigger picture and foster a sense of unity among different civilizations. Orion's influence began to spread as they took on more prominent roles within the Galactic peacekeeping organization. Their approach was not just about enforcing rules or mediating conflicts, but about building bridges between disparate groups. They believed that true peace and progress could only be achieved through understanding, cooperation, and mutual respect. One of the most significant challenges Orion faced was uniting two warring factions on the planet Nerosa. The conflict had been raging for decades, with deep-seated animosities and historical grievances fueling the violence. Previous attempts at peace had failed, and the situation seemed intractable. However, Orion approached the problem with a fresh perspective. Instead of imposing a solution, Orion initiated a series of dialogues between the factions. They created safe spaces where representatives could share their stories, fears, and hopes without fear of retribution. Orion's empathetic listening and non-judgmental attitude encouraged open communication. They facilitated these discussions with patience and sensitivity, gradually helping the factions see each other as individuals with shared humanity rather than enemies. Through these experiences, Orion's leadership qualities were not just theoretical, but practical and tested in real-world scenarios. Their journey from a solitary existence to a community leader was marked by continuous growth and learning. Each mission, each challenge, and each interaction contributed to shaping Orion into a leader who could inspire, guide, and unite others. Orion's development of leadership qualities was a testament to the idea that leaders are made, not born. Through empathy, strategic thinking, effective communication, adaptability, integrity, and mentorship, Orion evolved into a leader capable of making a significant impact on the galactic community. Their journey underscored the importance of personal growth, the value of diverse experiences, and the power of resilience in the face of adversity. Orion also recognized the importance of cultural exchange in fostering unity. They organized events where different civilizations could showcase their traditions, arts, and achievements. These cultural exchanges helped break down stereotypes and built a sense of appreciation and respect for each other's heritage. People who once viewed each other with suspicion began to find common ground and shared values. Education was another cornerstone of Orion's unifying efforts. They advocated for interplanetary educational programs that emphasized the importance of diversity, cooperation, and collective problem-solving. By educating the younger generations about the interconnectedness of the galaxy and the benefits of unity, Orion laid the groundwork for a more harmonious future. In addition to fostering understanding and respect, Orion worked on practical initiatives that required collaboration. They spearheaded projects that addressed common challenges such as environmental degradation, resource management, and technological advancements. By bringing together experts and resources from different planets, Orion demonstrated the tangible benefits of working together. These projects not only solved pressing issues, but also created a sense of shared achievement and pride among the participating civilizations. One of the most notable achievements was the establishment of the Galactic Council, a representative body where all civilizations had a voice. Orion played a key role in its formation, ensuring that the council was inclusive and fair. They advocated for equal representation, transparency, and accountability, creating a platform where grievances could be addressed through dialogue and consensus rather than conflict. Orion's influence extended beyond formal structures and initiatives. Their personal conduct and integrity inspired others to follow their example. They were known for their humility, approachability, and unwavering commitment to justice and fairness. Orion's ability to lead by example created a ripple effect, encouraging others to adopt similar values and behaviors. One particularly impactful moment was when a major crisis threatened the galaxy. A rogue planet was on a collision course with a densely populated star system, risking massive destruction. Orion coordinated a galaxy-wide response, bringing together scientists, engineers, and resources from across different planets. Their leadership and strategic thinking were crucial in devising and implementing a plan that averted the disaster. This collective effort not only saved countless lives, but also reinforced the importance and effectiveness of unity. Through these efforts, Orion transformed the galactic community. Their influence united civilizations that once viewed each other with distrust and hostility. Orion's vision of a harmonious galaxy, where diversity was celebrated and cooperation was the norm, became a reality. They showed that even the most isolated individuals have the potential to make a profound impact when they step forward with empathy, integrity, and a commitment to the greater good. Orion's legacy as a unifier and leader serves as an enduring testament to the power of unity. Their journey from isolation to community leadership illustrates the profound impact one individual can have in bringing together a diverse and fragmented galaxy. Through their efforts, Orion proved that unity is not just a lofty ideal, but a practical and achievable goal, capable of creating a better future for all. Orion's journey from a solitary existence to a revered leader in the galactic community left a lasting legacy that continued to shape the galaxy long after their time. Their impact was profound, influencing future generations and fostering a culture of unity, cooperation, and mutual respect. One of the most significant aspects of Orion's legacy was the institutional changes they helped implement. The Galactic Council, which they played a pivotal role in establishing, became a cornerstone of interplanetary governance. This council ensured that every civilization, regardless of size or power, had a voice in galactic affairs. It facilitated dialogue, resolved conflicts, and coordinated efforts to address common challenges. Orion's principles of equality, transparency, and accountability became the guiding values of this institution. Orion's emphasis on education also left a lasting mark. The interplanetary educational programs they advocated for continued to flourish, shaping the minds of future leaders. These programs emphasize the importance of diversity, cooperation, and collective problem solving. By fostering a culture of understanding and respect from a young age, these educational initiatives helped ensure that the next generations were better equipped to maintain the harmony Orion had worked so hard to establish. Cultural exchanges, another initiative championed by Orion, became a regular and cherished aspect of galactic life. Festivals, art exhibitions, and knowledge-sharing events were organized regularly, allowing different civilizations to celebrate their unique heritage while learning about others. These exchanges broke down barriers and built lasting friendships, reinforcing the idea that the galaxy's strength lay in its diversity. Orion's personal story of resilience and transformation continued to inspire countless individuals. Their journey from isolation to leadership was documented and shared widely, becoming a symbol of hope and possibility. Many found solace and motivation in Orion's story, realizing that their unique experiences and challenges could also be a source of strength and inspiration. Orion's example encouraged people to step out of their comfort zones, embrace change, and contribute to the greater good. The projects and initiatives Orion spearheaded had long-term benefits for the galaxy. Environmental restoration programs, sustainable resource management practices, and technological advancements initiated under Orion's leadership continued to yield positive results. These projects not only addressed immediate issues, but also created a foundation for future progress. Orion's strategic vision ensured that these initiatives were sustainable and adaptable, capable of evolving with changing circumstances. Orion's influence extended to the realm of diplomacy and conflict resolution. Their approach to mediation, which emphasized empathy, active listening, and collaborative problem-solving, became a model for diplomats and peacekeepers. Training programs based on Orion's methods were established, equipping new generations of mediators with the skills needed to navigate complex disputes. This approach significantly reduced conflicts and fostered a culture of dialogue and cooperation. One of the most enduring aspects of Orion's legacy was the sense of unity and collective identity they instilled in the galactic community. Before Orion, many civilizations viewed themselves as isolated entities, focused primarily on their own interests. Orion's leadership helped shift this perspective, fostering a sense of interconnectedness and shared destiny. People began to see themselves not just as members of their own civilization, but as part of a larger galactic community. This shift in mindset was crucial in maintaining the harmony and cooperation that Orion had worked to establish. Orion's personal qualities, empathy, integrity, resilience, and strategic thinking, became the benchmark for leadership. Their example set a high standard, encouraging leaders to prioritize the common good over personal gain, to listen and understand rather than impose, and to approach challenges with creativity and collaboration. Orion's leadership style, characterized by humility and a deep sense of responsibility, became a guiding light for those who followed. In summary, Orion's legacy was multifaceted and far-reaching. They left behind institutions, programs, and cultural practices that continued to promote unity, cooperation, and progress. Their personal journey inspired countless individuals, proving that even the most isolated among us have the potential to make a profound impact. Through their vision, dedication, and exemplary leadership, Orion transformed the galactic community, creating a lasting legacy of harmony and collective achievement. The galaxy thrived because of Orion's influence, a testament to the enduring power of unity and the remarkable potential of every individual to drive positive change.